Back-to-back walks ending the night of Jeff Locke. So the Pirates will go with right-hander Brandon Compton. His bullpen has been lights out here as of late.
Compton has pitched 15 times this year for the Pirates. Works as both the starter and a reliever. He's 3-4 with a 4.72 ERA. He has not worked since last weekend in Chicago. As a matter of fact, 1 week ago tonight.
They have the lowest bullpen ERA this month and have now allowed 2 earned runs in their last 24 1/3 innings for a 0.74 ERA.
10 times as a starter, 5 times out of the bullpen for the Pirates this year for Compton. 5-4 down at AAA in 11 starts. Fastball, slider, and a change. And in that outing against the Cubs last week, he had a pretty good heater going. We'll see what he features here tonight.
Pop up. Infield fly rule in effect as Mercer makes the grab. That's the kind of ball I think he should have dropped just to see what the base runners might do. It wasn't hit very high. I've had this conversation with many people inside the game, and I think most agree there would be a time in a big spot where you might think about doing that to see if a base runner would panic. You could steal an out. Because once that right arm goes up by an umpire, the batter's automatically out.
Right, and then the base runners can advance at their own risk.
First. Right there, he's out. So if you drop it, the runners probably should stay where they are. But I think there would be a runner or two who would go, what?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do here?
Kind of
just the moment might get to them.
Yeah.
The danger is if you let it drop and the ball gets away from
takes a funky bounce on you or just something. Players are always wary of just trying to outsmart the game, trying to do something clever like that and having it blow up on them.
Pirate coaches over there right at the railing, scattered as LeBron just hit a Jim DeShay's ball.
Yeah, well, that's a pretty good swing right there. Been watching my video.
Call strike 3. Your spray charts were all in the third base dugout. 3-0 Cubs as we head to the bottom of the 6th.
Bruce Rauner in his own words.
I am adamantly against raising the minimum wage, against raising the minimum wage, against raising the minimum wage.
Now billionaire Bruce Rauner was caught saying he wants to eliminate the minimum wage completely. Eliminate the minimum wage? Taking thousands of dollars out of the pockets of hardworking families. Did Bruce Rauner really think no one would find out?
After every Cubs game, stay tuned for Blue Cross Blue Shield Cubs postgame live. Cap and Holly break down the game and take you live to the stadium to hear from Renteria and the players. Cubs postgame live after every Cubs game on Comcast Sportsnet.
Know that chasing performance can mean lower returns and fewer choices in retirement.
Know that proper allocation could help increase returns so you can enjoy that second home sooner.
Know the right financial plan can help you save for college and retirement. Hi.
Know where you stand with PNC Total Insight, a new investing and banking experience with personalized guidance and online tools. Visit a branch, call, or go online today.
Does it feel like everyone's trying to sell you a mattress these days? At Sleepy's, we know mattresses inside and out. It's all we do. And right now, save 50% off or more on every Beauty Rest mattress in the store, with queen sets starting at just $4.99. Get a free box spring plus free delivery with Beauty Rest Legend and Phenom during our biggest Beauty Rest sale Friday and Saturday. Forget the amateurs. Trust Sleepy's, the only mattress professionals.
Sportsnet Central, tonight after post-game live.
As promised earlier, we have our AT&T fan photo, and you can tweet it to #NorthsideFanPhoto for a chance to have it appear in an upcoming broadcast brought to you by AT&T. Those young Cub fans coming to the ballpark tonight in Pittsburgh and rooting on their favorite team. So far, so good. Cubs leading 3-0.
One big inning offensively. Solid work by Dubron to this point. He has shut out the Pirates. Challenge coming here as he faces the heart of the order for the third time.
Mercer 0 for 2. Top of the order hasn't done anything to this point. Doesn't mean it'll stay that way, but Harrison and Mercer 0 for 5 combined last night. They got on base, what, 7 times combined? The 1-0. Sinkers outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Even as Dubron gets started here in the 6th with a 3-0 lead, there is action in the bullpen.
You don't want to take any chances when you've lost 7 consecutive ball games. All right, start to put something together here. Ricky Renteria might be inclined to make a quick move to some of his power arms out there in the pen. Guided that one a little bit. Not a good start to the 6th.
That's his first walk issued. Never a good idea to walk somebody in front of McCutchen. First pitch swinging, and they're going to get McCutchen. As Caesar makes the grab, 1 away. Driven foul to right.
Walker a little late getting started there. Dubron with that quick pitch. You gotta be careful. You make sure you come to a stop. You might call a balk on you. Mercer's not really a base stealing threat down there at first base.
0-2. Fastball in the dirt.
More action on its two-seam fastball tonight than we've seen in the past. Been very efficient. Just 78 pitches made by Dubront.
Two balls, two strikes. It'll be pitch number 80 for Dubront tonight. Here it comes. Fly to right. Caesar with an easy play. 2 down. Back out of play.
Dubront with an opportunity here in these starts with the Cubs to reestablish his value. Struggled in Boston, fell out of favor there, was moved into the bullpen, did not put up good numbers. Not sure what his future is with the Cubs. An audition of sorts here. So far he's done a nice job.
A lot of contact. Only one strikeout. But he's only given up 4 hits. And he's ahead of Martin. 1-2. Martin, a 3-time All-Star, second year with the Pirates. All-Star with the Dodgers in 07 and 08, and again with the Yankees in 2011. Valbuena comes in and makes the play. Dubront works around the leadoff free pass and takes a 3-0 lead into the late innings.
Some things are not what they appear to be. Other things are exactly what they appear to be. The Lexus IS, as aggressive as it looks. Lease the 2014 IS 250 for $349 a month for 27 months. See your Lexus dealer.
Digs in.
Whew. Really wish I could finish this, but I'm so tired. Gotta get up in a few hours.
Stream your favorite movies with UVerse high-speed internet. With AT&T, the UVerse revolves around you.
Tonight, don't miss Sportsnet Central presented by GMC College Football Roundup. A Bears 49ers preview as well. See all that and more on Sportsnet Central tonight only on Comcast Sportsnet. Young Pirates fan enjoying the evening, even though the home team trailing. Cubs got 3 runs in the 3rd inning off the starter Locke, and that's been it for the run scoring so far. And the top of the order here against Brandon Compton.
Contra homered last night as a left-handed batter. 1 for 3 so far tonight. Those at bats from the right side against the lefty Locke.
Cut and a miss. Bendy will turn 23 on October 29th. Numbers aren't good. .210 batting average. That low on base percentage, but I'm in. I think he's going to be a good big leaguer. He's young.
And he's going through, much like Baez, an adjustment period in the big leagues for the first time. And most guys experience a little bit of an adjustment period when they climb a level, and you would expect it to be a little bit more severe when you come to the big leagues for the first time, because you're facing stiffer competition still, and also the environment. You know, the big ballparks, the quote-unquote third deck syndrome.
Opposite field, base hit. Good turnaround first. He'll hold with a single.
Alcantara's situation, he's learning to play center field as well as playing some second base. You talked earlier about the nuances. You learn to play the game. You know, some of the decision-making things on the bases and in the field that, you know, it's constantly being drummed into you. The ideal situation is you kind of know that already when you get to the big leagues, but a lot of times when you're pushing young players through the system, that doesn't happen. And when you're in a position that the Cubs are in, when they're not competitive yet, you can afford to do that, to, you know, make Major League Baseball a little bit more about development than just winning. There will be a day, hopefully sooner rather than later, where that's no longer the case. When guys come to Chicago, they'll have to know how to play the game, and the manager won't have to have all those conversations.
Well, this goes for really all the kids that we've seen here. Alcantara, Baez, and Soler. As he takes off for second, Martin's throw is not in time. Close play at second, but Alcantara got in. It's his 8th stolen base.
That first slide, Martin with quick feet, a strong arm, is close at second base.
Probably going to challenge.
Good hurdle out there. The boy had a perfect pitch to work with. It was as good as a pitch out. Ted Barrett is the second base umpire. He's got his nose right in there looking at it.
They're going to challenge, and they might get a reversal. One thing that's really cool about Baseball Reference, and everything about it is pretty awesome. If you look at a player's minor league page, they have a section called Age Diff. The difference of the player's age to that of the weighted average of all players in the league. So you kind of find out, you know, if a guy is younger or older, about right where he should be. And all 3 Cubs prospects, and the crowd now getting a look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's kind of funny they're responding, and we see this all the time. Yeah, the fans react with their hearts there. You know, they think it's a slam dunk out, and we've looked at numerous replays, and I haven't seen enough to overturn it.
That to me looks like they just got him. Is it?
But I can't.
Is it solid enough though?
Tell
if he's tagging
when he's tagging him from that angle, and the other angle from center field, it looked like he was in there.
Well, maybe they'll get the benefit here.
Yeah, for me,
yeah,
that's a call stands for me. I don't think there's whichever way he had called it initially. For me, that call should stand. Whether he, if he called him out, I would say, well, it's got to stand.
So to finish the thought, at every level, all these kids have been way younger than everybody else. Yeah. So that matters. He was 3 years younger than the average guy, and call stands at AA last year. So he will get his 8th stolen base. 40,000 umpires here didn't like it.
They're not buying it. Yeah, and typically it takes players a fair amount of time, whatever, if it's 1,000 at bats or 1,500 at bats to kind of figure it out, to become the player they ultimately are going to be professionally. The elite guys get it more quickly than others.
That gets away from Martin and allows Alcantara to reach third. So wild pitch charged to Compton, and now the infield has to come in, which nobody wants to do against a guy like Baez.
And Martin's very quick and athletic back there, but would have taken a Herculean effort to knock that one down. So let's see if Baez changes his approach here with the infield in. Just shortens up a little bit. Not likely. He typically turns it loose regardless of the situation.
One stung. Kane County smells it now. 7-2 in the top of the 8th at Lake County. Will win tonight, and the Cougars win the Midwest League Championship. Here it's 3-0. Strike 3 call to get Baez.
Well, credit Russell Martin there. They've been working hard in. It's been soft stuff away, fastballs in, so they cross him up. They go heater away. It's off the plate. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's frustrating for Baez, trying to show some patience, and he gets rung up on a pitch off the corner.
So they'll walk Valbuena and get to Castillo.
Whoa. I've never concentrated so hard on an intentional walk. See where that next one's going to go. Talk a lot about certain pitchers can't throw to the bases. Garza's had his problems. I've told you stories about Larry Anderson in the past, and Larry couldn't throw an intentional walk. He could not.
But what did he do?
He lobbed it, and it typically would bounce. I mean, it was a high stress situation for the catcher. He just kind of flip it up there, and catcher would be kind of chasing it down because depending on the situation, there might be a guy on second base who would think about trying to get to third.
Or kind of implicit in the idea of an intentional walk is runners on base, right?
Yeah. If there's a guy on third, it wasn't big. You just keep it in front. But if a guy on second, if you didn't at least get it to home plate, he might try to take third on you.
Our AT&T U-verse multi-view. Cubs trying to add to their 3-0 lead. Roll one to Castillo, misses the inner corner. Pause by Compton. Time called. Two and one. Check on Valbuena. Compton went to Georgia Tech. 25 years old, 6'2", 220. Made his big league debut last year.
Castillo not happy with the outside strike call by Marquez either. See if this one was any better than the one he rung up Baez on. Maybe a hair better, but still off the plate. So that's the reality you have to deal with if you're the hitter here.
It's full now. See if Valbuena will be running. There he goes. High fly. Left center. This will score Alcantara as McCutchen makes the catch. Here comes Alcantara to the plate. Sac fly, Castillo. And it's 4-0.
Good tough at bat there by Wellington Castillo. And let's get a little insurance run here in the 7th. High towering drive.
So Valbuena still at first. There are 2 outs, and it's Valaika who has struck out, hit into a double play, and grounded out. Fastball caught the corner. Indians with a 4-3 lead at Detroit. Michael Brantley with his 19th homer. Victor Martinez has hit number 31 for the Tigers. Cleveland 4 out in the wild card. 4.5 back in the Central. And again, they go to the bottom of the 7th there still. So still lots of time. Kansas City still 5-1 now in the 8th, leading the Red Sox. Yankees beat the Orioles 3-2 today in Baltimore. That ended the Orioles' 6-game winning streak. Ground ball, base hit. Valbuena will stop at second. Valaika's on.
Well, last time the shift got Valaika as he hit the ball sharply up the middle, and Walker was standing over by second base. This time he was able to push that ball to the left of Walker.
Clint Hurdle is out before Mike Alt bats.
Most painful managerial walk to the mound. Clint Hurdle or Kirk Gibson? Discuss.
I'm going to go with Clint right now. He's got hip surgery scheduled after the season, and he's hoping it's late October, early November. Pitching change, 7th inning. Cubs 4, Pirates nothing.
Just make the change.
This is a different kind of airline. One that invented low fares so everyone could fly. One that decides where to go next by putting your needs first. And knows people are its most powerful fuel. Some say we do things differently. We say, why would we do things any other way? Without a heart, it's just a machine.
With Luna, take 40% off your entire project. That's 40% off carpet, hardwood, and laminate. 40% off padding and materials, and 40% off installation. Reserve your appointment now.
773-202. Luna.
Wednesday, get an inside look at the next generation of the Cubs. Rising star, Anthony Rizzo.
In the city of Chicago with the passionate fans, it's something that comes with a lot of responsibility.
Plus, follow his journey to overcome both personal and professional misfortunes.
I know what it's like to not be able to play.
Join David Kaplan for an exclusive one-on-one with a Major League All-Star. Inside Look, Anthony Rizzo, presented by Cadillac, Wednesday at 1:30 on Comcast Sportsnet.
With great power comes legendary capability. Get $500 celebration event bonus cash for a total cash allowance of $2,000 on select Jeep Cherokee models.
Sportsnet Central every night at 6:30, 10, 10:30, and midnight.
Right-hander Janmar Gomez is on here in the 7th with his team down 4-0.
Gomez 2-2 with a .330. Sinker baller. On his game, he'll get a lot of ground ball outs. Doesn't strike out many. And walk rate is a little high. League hitting .293 against, let me see, lefties. Getting him at a .400 clip.
He'll face Holt with 2 on and 2 down. Dodgers get 4 in the first. They batted around against Tim Hudson as they're underway in San Francisco.
I think the Giants scored 4 in the first last night.
Yeah. 6 hits.
Dodgers have been in first place out west since July 26th. That's in jeopardy. If the Giants were to win that game tonight, they'd be tied.
Sinker is off the plate in. Big win for the Blue Jays today. Adam Lind go-ahead home run in the 7th. 6-3 over the Rays. Edwin Encarnacion also hit a home run. First in 37 games for Lind, who had been hitting for average but just not for home run power before today. I remember this note while we were in Toronto, and R.A. Dickey started today, got the win 13-12. Their starters have gone at least 6 innings in 19 straight games. That ties the longest streak in Blue Jays history. Pulled fair. Cubs are going to get at least 1 more here. Valbuena scores. 5-0 on the Mike Holt double. That run charged to Compton.
Doubled off the right field wall in the ball game last night. This time he goes down the third baseline. Cubs putting an inning together here. They had 3 in the 3rd, 2 here in the 7th now. Lead comfortably.
Swing and a miss. Well, I don't want to over-exaggerate it too much, Shady, but Mike Holt does look like a different hitter. He had clearly lost a lot of confidence, was swinging and missing at everything before the Cubs sent him to Iowa, and he just seems more relaxed, making maybe better choices, pitches he wants to offer at. Made some mechanical tweaks, and he went back to Iowa.
Yeah, when you get into a rut like he was at the big league level, it is very difficult to come out of it. I mean, it's just there's so much pressure at this level. I don't know exactly what the Cubs have in Mike Holt, but yeah, he's definitely looked a little better here than certainly towards the end of his stay here. He was lost at sea first time around. Tons of players, you actually, nobody really pines to go back down, but sometimes in the back of your mind, in your heart of hearts, you're probably better off down in the minor leagues where it's a little easier to make adjustments. There's less pressure. Just go back to having some fun and try to sort things out.
Two on Lake. Swing and a miss to end the inning. Cubs get a couple and now lead by 5 as we stretch in Pittsburgh.
This is a different kind of airline. One that invented low fares so everyone could fly. One that decides where to go next by putting your needs first. And knows people are its most powerful fuel. Some say we do things differently. We say, why would we do things any other way? Without a heart, it's just a machine.
The world's most refreshing beer meets a blend of natural citrus flavors, so you can squeeze the most out of summer. New Coors Light Summer Brew.
Jack Link's Jerky presents Hangry Moments.
What's your kitty's name?
It's a puma. Jack Link's Jerky. Feed your wild side.
Add an elegant masonry appearance to your exterior walls with easy-to-install Novik vinyl siding panels from Menards. Stacked stone panels have an authentic, seamless appearance and are available in 6 multi-tone colors. Only $16.95 a piece. That's only $3.39 a square foot. Guarantee that your job site has enough power for all your equipment with this Brute gas generator from Briggs & Stratton. Its 389cc engine generates 7,000 peak watts of power. Right now, just $499.
Save big money at Menards.
Welcome back. Cubs lead 5-0. Pirates to bat in the bottom of the 7th. Looking for a place to meet friends before or after the game. The Captain Morgan Club at Wrigley Field has more than 40 flat screens, great food, and Wrigley's largest outdoor patio. That's the place to be. Come celebrate a Cubs win and join us for the Captain Morgan Club post-game party featuring great music and Wrigley's friendliest staff. For more information, including specials and private party options, call the number there, 773-404-4750.
Chris Coughlin comes in for Lake and plays left, and he'll bat ninth. And right-hander Dan Straley, or as JD likes to call him, Straley Dan.
Straley Dan
is on. He's opening for Leonard Skinner tonight. Leonard Skinner is playing after the game at PNC. There's a concert at Wrigley tonight. Zach Brown with Zach Brown Band with Cheap Trick opening up.
Really, that's an interesting combination. Straley 10 ball games, 1-3, 570 over from the A's in the Samardzija Hamel deal. He's pitched 3 times for the Cubs. Made a start back on August 16th in New York, and then 2 relief appearances since being called up the beginning of the month here. Last time was in Toronto, did not go well. Allowed 5 hits, 3 runs in an inning and 2/3.
Andrew Lambeau batting for Tabata.
Dan Straley, a 10-game winner for the A's last year. He was 10-8 in 27 starts with a 3.96 ERA. 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curve, and change.
Swing and a miss, 2-2.
Felix Doubront in position to get the win. 6 innings, 4-hit shutout baseball tonight. 1 walk, 1 strikeout.
Backhanded neatly by Alt for out number 1.
Nice play. Good hustle taking that ball right to the bag. No need to make the throw if you can get there yourself.
Gabby Sanchez. Win for Texas today belonged to Lisaverto Bonilla. First major league start. He's filling in for Scott Baker, scratched because of a triceps injury.
I didn't even know Scott Baker was pitching for the Rangers.
Popped up Valleca in the outfield grass. 2 down.
Has he been there long?
I think he's been there all year.
No way.
Yeah, he was with the Mariners in spring training, released and then signed with the Rangers on March 28th.
Well, good for him.
Swing and a miss by Snyder.
Cubs had him for a little bit last year. If you recall, he was hurt and made 3 starts late. Real good guy. Had a nice run in Minnesota.
It was 59 degrees in Arlington when they threw the first pitch today. 39 degrees lower than it was 3 nights before that.
Yeah, that's very rare to be 60 degrees this time of year in Dallas, Texas. That's like November stuff. Really working quickly. Straley, born in Redlands, California, moved at a young age to Oregon, to Pendleton High School, and then Thurston High School in Springfield, Oregon.
Ball 4. Gregory Polanco.
He was a Western Oregon Wolf before transferring to Marshall University.
Polanco pinch hitting. Inside, ball one. 6 innings, 4 hits, no runs, a walk, and a strikeout for Felix Doubront. Locke, the starter for the Pirates, 5 1/3, 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, and allowed a home run.
Well, he's pulling that ball across his body. Castillo's going to go out there and suggest a little mechanical adjustment here. After the walk to Snyder, 2-0 on the pinch hitter Polanco. You don't want to open up any doors here.
Tim Hudson is out in the 2nd inning. Tim Lincecum has replaced him. 4-0 Dodgers. Rather 2-2 now on Polanco. As you said, you don't want to start the Pirates rally here with 2 outs by walking back-to-back hitters, with Harrison and Mercer and company coming up.
Just got whatever you feel most comfortable that you can throw in the strike zone, you have to throw here. Just go ahead, keep it down around the knees.
High fly that should be handled easily by Caesar, and it is. Which takes us to the 8th. The Cubs trying to snap a 7-game losing streak, leading the Pirates 5-0.
When you get a Honda Accord, you get more than just a car. You get a soundtrack for your morning commute, a better view of your surroundings, a way to stay connected while staying on track. And you're getting Kelley Blue Book's most trusted brand for a great price. So start something special at the Accord clearance event, where well-qualified customers can lease a 2014 Accord at $189 a month. Now at your Honda dealer.
If you sign up for DirecTV's latest deal, prepare to be blindsided. Because they'll double your rate before you know it. And you'll find you're locked into a 2-year contract that could cost you over $3,000 bucks. That's why the smart choice is Xfinity. You can see all the best action in football all season long, with no surprises. Don't get blindsided by DirecTV. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
Welcome back. We head to the 8th. The Cubs lead 5-0. Changes for the Pirates. Andrew Lambeau, who pinch hit, stays in the ball game, plays right field. And Justin Wilson in the ballgame now will be the 4th Pirate pitcher. Locke, Compton, Gomez, and now Wilson, a hard-throwing left-hander who's 3-4 with a .423 earned run average. He has struck out 56 in 55 in the 3rd innings. He's allowed 45 hits while walking 29. Just a couple home runs allowed and a .220 batting average against. All solid numbers for Wilson, aside from the walks. Got a fastball that sits comfortably in the mid-90s. And he'll throw a cutter, a curveball, and once in a great while a changeup, but mostly power stuff from Wilson. Caesar's had a good night. Double in 3 tries. Harrison took another extra base hit away from him, and he made a real nice play out in right field.
Awkward landing by the lefty. It is a sellout tonight, the 19th of the year for the Pirates, 38,024. High fly to deep left. Back toward the wall. It's gone just inside the pole. Matt Caesar with his first major league home run. 6-0.
His good night just got a heck of a lot better. What a swing of the bat for Matt Caesar. Yeah, big smile. Well deserved. Man, he torched that ball. Not a big part of his game, more of a speed guy, but he got the hands pulled in and powers that ball high and deep to left field. That's your Ford home run replay, a career first for Matt Caesar. Hail. He's got some people here too. I noticed last night after the ball game, he came out of the dugout, went down just past the dugout, was talking to some family or friends. So that's an exciting time for him. Boy, good stuff.
Coughlin chased a breaker in the dirt.
I was in New York, right, when he made his debut.
Yes.
And we had a shot of his family in the stands, and they had the T-shirts on, and he grounded into a fielder's choice, and they're all fired up. So here they got to be going nuts with this.
To Coughlin. First plate appearance tonight. Swing and a miss on a very good fastball. So 1 away. And Alcantara comes up. He has singled twice, stolen a base, and scored 2 runs.
About the Pirates attendance, 2,144,000 and change coming into play tonight, 3rd largest in club history. Should go by last year. They drew 2.2 plus and 2.4 back in 2001, the highest ever. They're averaging better than 29,000 per home game, 17th in Major League Baseball.
2-0. Ground ball to the shortstop Mercer. And as Javier Baez comes up, let's check out our Xfinity high-speed action. After the off-day Thursday, he has homered in back-to-back contests. Thankfully, that fan was okay. So she looked like she suffered some sort of bruise on her right arm. Two-run homer for Baez back in the third inning.
Yeah, the Cubs are a very home run dependent team, and they went into a little bit of a home run drought there for a while. I don't think they didn't hit one in Toronto, did they? Didn't do much hitting at all there. And Baez back-to-back games. Alcantara went deep last night. Caesar chipping in one here tonight. Well, Soler got one in Toronto in the finale.
Well, Tim Lincecum was brought on to put out the fire, and unfortunately poured gasoline on it. It's 8-0 Dodgers in the second. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of story time from Vin the rest of the way tonight. Unless the Giants make some sort of huge comeback against Zach Greinke.
Zach Greinke with an 8-run lead. I'm going to guess he's never given a lead up like that.
Probably right. Doesn't mean he won't. 3-1 on Baez. If he gets something he likes, watch this swing. He got under it.
Missed it.
Good hang time though. And Sanchez makes the fair catch. Matt Caesar with his first major league blast. 2 for 4 tonight, and it's all Cubs late. 6-zip.
What are you doing? Pull up. We're too low.
I know, but isn't Wisconsin beautiful in the fall? Hiking in the cool, crisp air, so many pretty fall colors.
We're too low, Roger. The trees.
You can call me Kareem if you want.
Kareem? We're too low, Kareem.
Did you know I won my first NBA championship here?
You're out of your mind.
I know. Why did I ever leave this place?
You were young.
I'm not much of a shopper, and I got a lot going on. So it's good to know farmandfleet.com is there.
I've got a million things to do. When I think of things that I need, I jot them down, and I go to farmandfleet.com, and I do all my shopping.
I can just finish what I'm doing, grab my phone, see all the products I want, just order them right there online.
I just place my order, and I pick it up at the store.
I just pick it up and go. They make it easy.
It's so easy and convenient.
I referred 4 of my neighbors to DirecTV, and now I get $40 off my bill every month. But the real reason I did it was that stupid cable van. It seemed like every week there it was, ripping out this, tearing up this. I mean, it was always something. DirecTV is reliable, and you get the best channels.
Refer a friend to DirecTV, and you'll both get $10 off your bill every month. Just give them your account number before they call 1-855-REFER-NOW.
Hey there, Luke Stuckmeyer with your Sportsnet Central update. Another busy Saturday around the college gridiron with a full slate of games. We'll have full highlights and reaction from Northern Illinois, U of I, and Notre Dame. Plus the latest on Adrian Peterson as he posts bail in Texas after his arrest on charges of child abuse. Those stories, plus we get you set for the Bears and Niners. Join us after the game for the post-game show. But right now, back to Pittsburgh with Len and JD.
Well, the big league club leading 6-0 here in the bottom of the 8th in Pittsburgh, but a hearty congratulations to manager Mark Johnson and the Cubs Class A affiliate, the Kane County Cougars, a 7-2 win at Lake County tonight, and they are the Midwest League champions. Nice going, fellas. Strike on Harrison. It's 1-1. Base hit left field. So they can't keep Harrison off the hit board. 1 for 4. Here's Mercer.
It would be interesting if it comes down to the final couple of days and it's Harrison or McCutchen for the batting title. Fun to watch.
At the knees on Mercer. Strike 1. Did you win any minor league championships? Were you with any teams that won titles?
The Columbus Clippers International League in 1984, I believe.
Did you get a ring?
Mm-hmm.
Do you still have it?
I do.
Yeah. Is it nice? It's a ring?
It's a ring. It's a nice little ring. It's not nothing like you get in the big league level.
Did you wear it?
Maybe just a little bit right after getting it, but not a whole lot.
Can I have it? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. 2 strikes on Mercer. So how'd you celebrate?
They used to.
You got any details on what it was like?
It's just a standard.
One, you were happy.
Yeah, we were happy. You know,
a few beers and moved on.
And you know, sprayed a bunch of beer around in the clubhouse. I think we clinched. I want to say we were in Toledo, but I'm not sure of that. It's a long time ago. And it's always, you know, at AAA. The longer the playoffs go, the guys that are hoping to get called up to the big leagues, you're
torn,
conflicted, right? A little bit. Yeah, you know, this is great. We've been here all year. I want to win with these guys. You play the game to win, and all that. But at the same time, you feel like I'm missing an opportunity to maybe get some time into the big leagues. Don't really have those concerns at the lower level when you're an A ball or double A. And you know, for those kids in Kane County, some of those kids will never play above A ball. So that'll be the highlight of their professional career.
Yeah, that's the harsh reality.
I think we won the New York Penn League too, my first year. Come to think of it.
Okay. At the end of the game, JD will have named 7 championship teams he was on.
The Fort Lauderdale club might have as well.
That is going to get down. It's fair, and it bounces out of play. It's a double. And the Pirates with their best threat of the night. Second and third, no outs with their best hitter coming up.
Now Pirates don't want to go quietly. Band's ready to rock. Band or folks affiliated with the band anyway. What's that, the Z?
So, yeah, that's the
Z sign. It's their symbol.
Like the Vista, the Cubs.
Everybody's got to have a symbol.
The pitch, McCutchen pops it up. Man, a couple of times he's come up and gone after the first pitch. Behind the mound, it's Baez.
Yeah, well, and both times it looked like he's had hittable pitches. It's not like he's chased a bad ball. He just hasn't done anything with either one of those first pitch swings. Straley pretty much channeled the fastball. He just missed it.
1 on Neil Walker.
I'm not sure that pitch missed the strike zone by that much, but he missed his spot by a wide margin. Castillo sliding across the strike zone to get this one, setting up down and away. Yeah, that pitch is in the zone. But that much movement to go get it, you're highly unlikely to get the call.
Almost hit Walker with that one. 2-0. Royals a much needed victory, 7-1 over the Red Sox. Tigers still trailing late, bottom of the 8th, 4-3 at home against Cleveland. You said it last night, there could be a lot of
playing leapfrog
swapping going on in the AL Central, and if that score holds up, Kansas City will be in first. The Tigers will drop to second. Pedro Strop is up.
Royals have not been in the postseason since winning the World Series in 1985.
You think the Don Denkinger call will get some play if they're back in the World Series this year?
Yeah, I've already seen his name mentioned a couple times in stories regarding the Royals this year.
Bases loaded. Rookie chomping on that gum a little harder now.
It's a comfortable lead, but a less comfortable feeling in that visiting dugout right now.
Martin, the batter, 3 on, 1 out. Cubs leading 6-0.
You don't want to give this big crowd here a chance to get back into the game. They've been quiet all night long because DuPont and Straley so far have kept the Pirates off the scoreboard.
Deep to left, hooking, foul. Instead of 6-4, it stays 6-0.
Oh my. Great shot. Look at the eyes of Martin and Castillo. Leaning, hoping.
Yeah, that's like the 25-foot birdie putt to win the tournament.
Everybody's leaning.
0-2 now on Martin. Didn't mean to.
Wide left. Get a good look at how close it actually was.
That was a lot closer than I thought it was on our first angle. Wow. 2-2 changeup. 2-2. Harrison, the runner at third. Mercer standing at second. Walker's at first. Single, double, infield pop-up. And then the walk to Walker. Close call and the long foul by Martin. And now a 2-2 from Straley. Fair ball. Long run for Coghlan. Actually, Baez is going to get there first. And they're going to get 3 runs. Russell Martin has cut the lead in half. It's now 6-3. So he missed a home run by inches, but drives in 3 anyway.
And this big crowd now does have something to get on their feet and cheer about, as Russell Martin, who's had a heck of a year, a little bit overshadowed by McCutchen and Harrison, but Russell Martin's been a really big part of it for the Pirates. He clears the bases.
That'll be it for Straley. Pedro Strop when we return.
If you had $1 for every $1 car insurance companies say they'll save you by switching, you'd have like a ton of dollars. But how are they saving you those dollars? A lot of companies might answer or no comment. Then there's Esurance. Born online, raised by technology, and majors in efficiency. So whatever they save, you save. Hassle, time, paperwork, hair tearing out, and yes, especially dollars. Esurance. Insurance for the modern world. Now backed by Allstate. Click or call.
Why would you let a window company fiddle around with your roof? Don't trust your roof to anyone other than a champion. Champion Roofing. The other guys are a bunch of clowns.
Don't fall hook, line, and sinker. Get to Arlington Nissan and catch yourself a great deal on a new Nissan.
Right now, save $10,000 on a brand new 2014 Nissan GT-R or lease a brand new 2014 Nissan Altima 2.5S for only $191 a month.
Bob Royman. Arlington Nissan, just east of Route 53 on Dundee Road and only 2 miles north of Arlington Racetrack.
Interesting at bat for Russell Martin. Kind of the gamut of emotions.
And just misses the grand slam, leaning and hoping, but not to be. But this time, just over the corner of the third base bag, bases clearing double. A game of inches indeed.
Lambeau, the right fielder, against Pedro Strop. Martin, the runner, at second. Tying run is on deck.
And think back to the Cubs, the top half of the 7th, the review play at second base. If Alcantara, if that play is overruled and he's called out, the Cubs don't score in that inning.
Yeah, it could be a much different ball game.
Strop trying to restore order here.
That's a good way to put it. He's like the police officer comes in. Nothing to see here.
Yeah, just everybody relax. We got this.
Gonna be okay. One and one on Lambeau. Foul territory, and it's Alt in his own dugout. 2 down. Here's the play JD was talking about. The fans here saw the replay on the board, and they were convinced it was going to be overruled. He was originally called safe, and they did not overturn it. Just not enough conclusive evidence to show that the tag was applied before the hand got in.
So instead of nail the runner, hit a grand slam, Martin will have to settle for a bases clearing double. Just missed the runner.
Ike Davis for Sanchez. Side corner. This would be a hold tonight for Strop. If he can get out of this inning. Have to come in a save situation to qualify for a hold. How about that turn and a slider in the dirt? Afraid to mix it up.
No, he's kind of fun to watch. Got a lot going on out there. He'll use that quick pitch from time to time. Can't do it now. Man on second base.
To end the inning. The Strop does get out of it by retiring Lambeau and Davis. Martin with a 3-run double. 6-3 as we go to the ninth.
All right, Bears fans, it's game time at the Built Ford Tough Sales event. And when it comes to trucks, stats don't lie. F-150 with EcoBoost has smash mouth power with efficiency. And with best-in-class payload, boom, F-150 hauls in the Hail Mary. And here's a stat, pal. F-Series has been America's truck for 37 straight years. And that's a dynasty, baby.
Now during the Built Ford Tough Sales event, get an F-150 with $5,750 cash savings plus $1,000 cash plus $1,500 trade assist.
It all comes down to this. Danny Walker at the plate. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs.
Come on, Danny, this is it.
Walker digs in.
Really wish I could finish this, but I'm so tired. Gotta get up in a few hours.
Stream your favorite movies with UVerse high-speed internet. With AT&T, the UVerse revolves around you.
500,000 people signed petitions to put term limits on the ballot. Illinois voters overwhelmingly support term limits. Democrats, Republicans, and independents. But Pat Quinn, Mike Madigan, and the Springfield crowd don't care what you think. They'll say or do anything to keep power. They let term limits get kicked off the ballot. But come November, it's our turn to kick them out of office.
Bruce Rauner for governor.
Great to have you with us tonight for Cubs baseball from Pittsburgh. Cubs looking for their first win in their last 8 tries as Ike Davis stays in after pinch hitting and plays first. And John Axford on again. We saw him last night.
Yeah, the veteran right-hander works for the 59th time. He's 2-3 with a 3.68 ERA. He's always battled control problems in his career. In his best years, he's been able to minimize that. Walk rate is pretty high again this season for him. Got good stuff, so he gets plenty of strikeouts. Fastball in the mid-90s, slider and a curveball are his secondary pitches, and they can both be very good weapons for him.
Buena, Castillo, and Valleca.
Pirates got him from the Indians. He's worked 9 times so far since joining the Pittsburgh club. Last year he was a Brewer and a Cardinal. Started his career with the Yankees, never did pitch in the big leagues for New York.
Curve at 76 for ball 1. Kick the pitch. 3-0. Should be a Hector Rondon night. Right now, it would be a save spot. With the team ahead by 3.
Straley got through the 7th fine, but the 8th got him. Inning in the 3rd, 3 hits, 3 runs. A couple of walks, no strikeouts.
And a leadoff walk. On this date, 1902, Johnny Evers joined Joe Tinker and Frank Chance in the same lineup together for the first time. So that was 112 years ago today.
Somebody should have written a poem.
Seven years later, Ty Cobb hit his 9th homer of the season for Detroit. They were all inside the park home runs, and he led the league that year
with 9 home runs.
9.
Yeah. What year was that?
1909. It's the only year he led the American League.
So the dead ball era.
Played 24 years, hit 117 home runs.
Yeah, baseball back in the day, you know, was the same ball would stay in play pretty much the whole game, so it was just very soft. I don't think the cork center had not yet been introduced, and just the style of play. You know, the hitters were just kind of tried to slap the ball around the diamond.
Driven to deep center. McCutchen is back on it. And he makes the grab for out number 1 here in the 9th. Yeah, so the live ball era started around, what, 1920, right?
Yeah, that's kind of the, you know, kind of I think a general transition, but that's what baseball historians usually point to 1920.
So he said court-centered baseballs had been introduced around 1910. the fateful moment that changed everything. You talked about the balls being used, or the ball basically being used the whole game, is the Ray Chapman beating. Couldn't see it.
Oh, is that right? So that's what was the motivation.
It's kind of like the end of the dead ball era, 1920. The witnesses said that he never moved to get out of the way, and everyone assumed it was because he just could not see the ball. So starting that year, 1920, they would replace a ball as it started to wear out. Spitballs were banned, and the live ball era began.
Were the spitballer, was it still grandfathered though? I know there was a period of time where spitballers who had previously pitched and used the spitball were allowed to continue to use it. It's kind of a grandfathered situation. I'm not sure exactly when that happened, but.
Valleca, 1 on 1 out. Cubs lead by 3 here in the 9th. Field line, Lambeau comes over, and it's in the seats. Well, are we in the modern dead ball era?
Yeah, I don't know. We're in the post-steroid reemergence of pitching, and we're in the bullpen era.
That's too long.
97-mile-an-hour flamethrower era from the bullpen.
We need something shorter than that.
Well, we're working on it. We're just spitballing here.
Good one. Valleca strikes out, 2 away. Be a halt in the action as a fan has gotten onto the field. I don't know why somebody hasn't grabbed him. Finally, security is on the scene.
Maybe they thought he was an official mascot.
Yeah, he's got a flag, a Pirates
flag, and he's dressed in yellow. Well, they got their hands on him now. He surrendered peacefully, and now they're going to walk him off the field.
So we wait another few seconds.
Hey, the Tigers have scored 2 in the bottom of the 8th to take a 5-4 lead over Cleveland.
It's big. It's really big. I think it's over.
Is it over?
Yeah. Scoreboard says mid-9th. Yep, it's a final. 5-4 Tigers.
Wow. Big win for Brad Ausmus' bunch.
Yes, Spitball was grandfathered in.
Yeah, I know there was a
like
period
2 per
of time.
team.
Yeah. Is that what it was?
Mike Crabb, thank you for checking in.
Spitball, the shine ball.
2 pitchers were designated on each team who were allowed to use the spitball. I love it. Can you imagine? Deep to right, Lambeau makes the catch. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 6 and the Pirates 3.
That looks good.
Yeah, I got to eat right this fall. I'm doing Crop Fit.
What's Crop Fit?
Hardcore fitness based on 19th century farming practices.
Pick the pumpkin! Pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it! Hold the plow, son. That's it. Grab the apple. Grab it, grab it, grab it. I know it's a barn raiser.
This is not a one-man job! That sounds intense.
That's one word for it.
However you stay fit this fall, start at Subway. Lots of great tasting low-fat sandwiches like the Subway Club with ham, turkey, and roast beef. Subway, eat fresh.
This is a different kind of airline. One that invented low fares so everyone could fly. One that decides where to go next by putting your needs first. And knows people are its most powerful fuel. Some say we do things differently. We say, why would we do things any other way? Without a heart, it's just a machine.
Refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost Blue Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Cubs 6, Pirates 3. Hector Rondon trying to notch his 24th save. Hasn't had a lot of opportunities as of late.
No, this is his first appearance since September 5th on the homestand against the Pirates. It was one scoreless inning in a losing ball game. His last save came back on the 1st of September against Milwaukee. It was his 23rd of the season. He's been on quite a roll. A post-All-Star break earned run average of 0.43. 21 innings.
So he would make the October All-Star game.
Yep.
His second half All-Star.
Second half All-Star. Boy, yeah. 3.93 ERA at the break. 0.43 since the break. 12 saves and 13 tries in that second half. 21 innings, 20 strikeouts, no walks. 13 hits, 1 earned run allowed. Not automatic, but pretty darn close.
Schneider to start it. He's been on base 4 times in the series. Twice tonight, a hit, a walk, and sandwiched in between, a ground out.
97 at the knees to get started.
Brent Morrell is on deck.
Strop did indeed restore order after Australia gave up 3. Strop comes in, gets 2 quick outs with a strikeout.
We'll put it to you this way. If Andrew McCutchen does not come up in this inning, that's a good thing. If he does, could be some trouble. He is due up 5th here in the 9th. down there at third by Paul Schreiber that he held on the swing. 2-2.
It looked like he was able to check.
That ball's crushed. Way back there and out of here. 6-4. Leadoff homer, Travis Snyder.
This we know about Travis Snyder. He can turn around a fastball. That was one impressive swing of the bat. Rondon didn't put that ball where he wanted to, but still. Elevated fastball at 96, and he jumped all over it. The ability to lay off the slider down keeps him in the at-bat, and then he delivers.
11th of the year for Snyder, his career best 14 homers in 2010 with Toronto. Now the pinch hitter Morel, a 2-run ball game.
Just the second home run allowed by Rondon this year. That's the way it goes when you're in a losing streak like the Cubs are. It's just so hard to finish it off.
Well, as I was saying, we'd rather not see McCutchen at all, and Rondon would have to go 1-2-3 to avoid him. One and two. He's not thinking about McCutchen. He's just trying to get Morel out, but we can look ahead.
This year, Rondon was throwing that slider about 82, 83 miles an hour. He made some adjustments with the grip. He's gotten better at finishing it out in front and added velocity to it. That's a real weapon for him, too.
Swing and a miss on the slider for the first out.
See? Always good when they follow the script.
Yep. Pirates getting their offense going late. Question is it too late? They got 3 in the 8th on the double by Martin, and then the homer by Snyder here to start the 9th. 98 from Rondon. Like Colt's got room. He does on the back pedal, 2 away. Here's Mercer. So a few fans walking toward downtown on the bridge in the 8th inning when it was 6-0. Not too many have left here in the 9th. Now you've got the post-game concert, but the baseball fans here, they're still not sure of how this is going to go. McCutchen is on deck as Mercer takes ball 1.
Good pitch.
1-1.
Nails there. Reds beat the Brewers tonight 5-1, stopping the Brewers' little 3-game winning streak.
Strike away, 1-2.
Rondon working with a lot of confidence these days. Even after giving up the home run, it didn't change his approach.
Here it is. 2-2. Ground ball. Baez almost had it come out of his glove as he makes the play. Cubs win. And they snap a season-long 7-game losing streak with a 6-4 decision here. Rubber game tomorrow.
Yeah, a little nervousness, excuse me, at the end of the ball game as the Pirates score 3 in the 8th, get the solo home run from Snyder in the 9th, but Rondon slams the door. Dubron picks up the win with 6 scoreless. Matt Caesar hits his first major league home run. He had a real nice night. Had a double, made a real nice play in right field, and you know what? Because of all that good work, he should be our GMC player of the game.
And he is.
By golly, how about that? Not only is he the player of the game, he's a professional grade player of the game.
First 2 extra base hits of his young major league career. Well, you need other guys to contribute. With Rizzo, Castro, and Soler not in the lineup this weekend. So for JD and our entire crew here in Pittsburgh, Glenn Casper with your final 6-4 Cubs. We're back with you on CSN Monday night, 6:30 for the pregame coverage. Reds and Cubs from Wrigley Field. Coming up next, Blue Cross Blue Shield Cubs post-game live.
Hey there, Luke Stuckmeyer and Todd Hollinsworth with you. The Cubs snapped that 7-game losing streak. Todd, a lot of good pitching in this one.
Well, Dubron outstanding in the ball game. A lot of good offense. Good at-bats in this one. Good defense. Yeah, got a little dicey there at the end, but a nice win for the Cubs. They snapped that 7-game losing streak.
That was the longest losing streak in 2 seasons for the Cubs. It is over. We'll be right back with Cubs post-game live, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield after a quick timeout.
Hey, baby. Were you eating smoked sausage in here? No. Could have gotten me one.
I did. Add some spice to your day with Dunkin's Spicy Smoked Sausage Breakfast Sandwich. The smoked sausage you crave, now spicy. Grab one today. America runs on Dunkin'. Start your morning spicy. Hurry in today for a spicy smoked sausage breakfast sandwich.
Refreshment calls, Coors Light answers.
Anybody else?
Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
It's here, Ford's Great American Tailgate Event, featuring America's best-selling brand. Introducing Ford Edge, Explorer, Escape, and the 2015 Ford Expedition, all powered by EcoBoost technology. Hurry in to Ford's Great American Tailgate Event. Now save on most Ford SUVs and crossovers with 0% financing for 72 months and pay no interest for 6 years.
Cubs baseball on Comcast Sportsnet is brought to you in part by Southwest Airlines. Find our fares online only at southwest.com. Your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Honda dealers, as reliable as the cars themselves. AT&T, mobilizing your world. Xfinity, your home for the most live sports. Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. And by Audi. Truth in engineering. This is Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Blue Cross and Blue Shield.
High fly to deep left. Back toward the wall. It's gone just inside the pole. Matt Caesar with his first Major League home run. 6-0.
Cubs go on to win 6-4. Matt Caesar, that first big league homer, was a former football player. He was just waiting for the cooler weather to come out. Wide receiver at Villanova gets the first big league homer and a nice game for him tonight.
Game day Saturday, right? He probably felt a little different going to the yard today, maybe.
Welcome into Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield. He's Todd Hollingsworth. I'm Luke Stuckmeyer. Cubs had been struggling, playing some rough baseball. They'd lost 7 in a row. They get out of this tonight with some help from some guys that they've been looking for help from. Javi Baez played a pretty nice game at the plate. Big swing.
Luke, you made a great point at the beginning of the show. You had Alcantara at the top. You had Baez there. They had some nice games yesterday, some big hits, and you thought maybe this will play into today, and you got to see that. Both those guys were factors. Baez with the 2-run homer. Alcantara set the table, added on, stole a base, got to third on a wild pitch. That was another run there. Both played very, very well at the top of the lineup. Again, Caesar had the big home run. Dubront, outstanding 6 shutout innings. And good defense to go along with it all.
So that's 2 homers in 2 days for Javi Baez. What have you been seeing from him the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 games now?
Well, he's not missing his pitch as much. I guess that's where you go safely.
He struck out against
Knight. That's right. He has his moments. And again, that's just it. You're looking for a little bit more consistency. But again, you know, that's it. I mean, going into this ball game, you were hoping, at least I was personally hoping to see the Cubs be aggressive. Locke, the success that he's had, and I hear him talk about it, was being aggressive early in counts. And it certainly made it one of the keys to the ball game tonight. Baez right there was looking to be aggressive. Got something up in the zone, drove it out, got a changeup up right there and made him pay.
When you look at Javier Baez, you know, he hasn't been hitting great. He's certainly below 200 this season, but he does have now 9 home runs in less than 40 games. Anthony Rizzo preaching patience. Doesn't always happen the first time. Mike Trout came up the first time, struggled. Rizzo struggled the first time. What can you see in his game that makes you think, you know what, when he comes back maybe next year, whenever it is, he's going to figure it out?
Well, evidence like that, 4 for 15, the walks right there. I mean, early on, you saw the homers and the power. He still hasn't completely convinced me that, you know, better things are to come. That's what I really want to see over the next few weeks. I think it's a real opportunity for him to find some of that consistency. Early on, as predicted, we go back to his minor league career. We say, what did he do in the minor leagues? He struggled, then he started to figure out, and then he got the great results. And, you know, what you've seen so far is some of that. But he's had moments to me where, yeah, you start to really see the good, and then maybe he would revert back to stepping in the bucket, pulling his head off pitches and having some bad games. Over the last 4, he's had better moments, and I think that's just it. Again, some of those strikeouts in there, took one tonight, took a pitch away in a big at-bat with a runner on third, and you say, that's going to frustrate you. But again, there's still evidence that says he's moving in the right direction. The at-bats are getting a little bit better. It doesn't happen overnight.
Another guy moving in the right direction. Let's take a look at our pitching matchup. Felix Dubront against Jeff Locke. And Felix Dubront, we said it in the pregame show, didn't pitch poorly a week ago against the Pirates. Tonight, he was even better.
Well, you know, he really led with that 2-seam fastball. And what you learned about Felix Dubront tonight wasn't really as much about the secondary stuff, was the movement that he has in the fastball. This is a hot lineup. We saw the Pittsburgh Pirates pour it on last night, top to bottom, and how much tilt he had on his 2-seam fastball. To me, that's what was so impressive. Again, 88, 90 miles an hour, jamming Andrew McCutchen. You see that right there. Guys, you know, just kind of rolling over some balls. And even when he fell behind in counts, able to go to the 2-seam fastball so much tonight and get outs. Played to the big part of the field, and I thought that was impressive tonight. These are all, you know, just fly ball outs in Pittsburgh, and that's the thing about that ballpark, PNC. If you play to the middle of the field and you keep the ball in the air, which you see in all these, a good center fielder is going to run a lot of these down.
He is our UPS store taking care of business player of the game. Felix Dubront now had 3 starts for the Cubs, 2-1, an ERA of 1.50. Where does he fit into the mix possibly for the Cubs next year and beyond?
I don't know. It's a great question, Luke, and I think he's trying to prove that to the Cubs organization, the brass right now, the people that are going to make the decisions next year, that he should be included in that conversation. Has he done enough yet? Probably not. It's only been 3 starts, but what you've seen is 3 pretty good starts. He's been aggressive. He's been aggressive in the strike zone. Pitched with a lead tonight, which I thought was very, very good. We've watched over this losing streak. Well, that's Kyle Hendricks kind of had a start. Ariat had moments where they kind of gave back some of these leads. Dubront did not allow that to happen tonight. He went at hitters, wasn't going to make trouble with walks, stayed aggressive with the 2-seam fastball, and forced the Pittsburgh Pirates to come at him. And again, you saw a lot of fly balls. Only the 1 strikeout tonight, so a lot of contact.
Leonard Skinner getting ready to play out at PNC Park. So instead of give me 3 steps, I asked for 3 keys to a Cubs win, and you said the approach against Locke, and in the 3rd inning, that's what got the Cubs going.
Well, again, you talk about Locke and the success that he's found this year, and it's very interesting. He's had a very interesting career. Early on in his big league career, he was great, first time up, and then he struggled, and he got hurt, and he was on the DL, and even this season started out on the DL, and really was outside of the rotation. Now he's come back, and he's been good. He keys a lot of that success to early strikes. That's the one thing. When he struggled late last year and early this year, it was because he was falling behind hitters and he was walking a lot of hitters. So the success that he had was getting ahead with that fastball. He does have a great curveball, a very good curveball, I should say, and a solid changeup to go along with it. But that curveball is a knockout curveball. It's not as much of a get-me-over. So you can almost eliminate that early in the count and think fastball, changeup. And what did the Cubs do tonight? Whether it was a fastball or a changeup, they were a lot more aggressive. And in that inning, the 3-run inning that they had in the 3rd, 3 of the 4 hits, the 4 consecutive hits that you had, were all on the first pitch. Baez hits the homer on the 2nd pitch, but the other 3 guys were all first pitch fastballs. They jumped on them. They got good results.
Cubs win 6-4 and end their losing streak. Time for a break here on Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield. We'll have your Sports Authority play of the game, and we'll also take a look at the Subway winning box score when we come back.
Cubs Postgame Live is presented to you by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois. Through it all.
Hey, I fix my heart and my broken bones. If I can stand up on my own, don't make me stand alone. Lift me up so I can see the light. For when the sun goes down, I will lay in your arms tonight. Don't be afraid, don't be afraid. Your heart's been repaid.
At Domino's, we believe a great pizza needs great cheese. That's why we have experts. Award-winning Wisconsin cheese experts Mark and Dean. Order 2 medium, 2-topping Domino's pizzas for only $5.99 each and taste the cheese expertise.
It all comes down to this. Danny Walker at the plate, bottom of the 9th, 2 outs.
Come on, Danny, this is it.
Walker digs in.
Really wish I could finish this, but I'm so tired. Gotta get up in a few hours.
Stream your favorite movies with UVerse high-speed internet. With AT&T, the UVerse revolves around you.
If ever you're not satisfied with one of our tires, please feel free to bring it back. Thank you. Discount Tire Company.
There's no clock on this job. Just the timeless hands of intuition and effort, ticking from within. An endless cadence of committed work, from the passing of Mother Nature's final frost to the hanging dew at harvest. Around here, wheels are always turning, and watches need no winding. Because success never rests.
I am proud to say that I've gotten my DirecTV bill down to just $12 a month. And all I did was refer people I already knew. 2 soccer moms, 2 cousins, our sitter, and one of my husband's coworkers. And I get a discount for every one. You should have seen the look on my husband's face. He started calling me the referral queen.
Refer a friend to DirecTV, and you'll both get $10 off your bill every month. Just give them your account number before they call 1-855-REFER-NOW.
Cap and Hall Rewind, weeknights at 11.
Time for our 4 seasons heating and air conditioning and plumbing. Who's hot, who's not, from the Cubs' upcoming opponents. Over the last 7 days, who's hot? Well, Brandon Phillips. You better watch out for him when they play the Reds. He's been hot. 3 RBI, 333. Crawford and Gonzalez when the Dodgers come into town at Wrigley Field on this upcoming homestand. Who's not? Billy Hamilton's been struggling at the plate, 2 for 23, 6 strikeouts. So is Jay Bruce, and you hope Yasiel Puig stays cooled off before he comes to Wrigley Field. Let's check out our Sports Authority play of the game. Matt Caesar, 8th inning. There it goes against Justin Wilson, his first big league home run. A pair of hits for Caesar tonight. He gets our Sports Authority play of the game. What'd you see in his swing?
Oh, great swing. So short and compact ball. That's 94 miles an hour, fans. Yeah, that shows you what he was doing tonight. Looking for the ball in the inner half of the plate, double down the left field line. First big league home run, Mr. Caesar. Congratulations. That's always a big moment in your career. Celebrate it. Have fun. That's right. Great swing right there. And guess what? The Cubs needed that run. Don't think they didn't.
Yeah, they sure did. Number 41 going to enjoy his evening. Time now for your Subway winning box score from the Cubs. And Matt Caesar, you see him on there with a pretty nice job. Also, as we mentioned in the pregame show, Alcantara setting the table, and he helped manufacture a run in this game. He played a nice game as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he was the center of it both times. Had a couple runs scored, right? Got that 3rd inning rolling with an infield single. And then his single in the 7th is what really set the table, got things in action, because he got himself all the way over to 3rd base after stealing second. A little bit of controversy there on the safe out, but he was safe. We'll take it, and, you know, moves up to 3rd base. And Wellington Castillo put together a nice at-bat. So you see it tonight. Baez had the 2-run homer. Great swing there. Valbuena, yeah, a lot of respect coming his way. He gets a hit there in the 3rd spot. Intentionally walked. I love it. He's had a great season as well. Big double for him. Guys top to bottom. I mean, really, everybody contributed a little bit, did some good things, and that's what's really been missing from the lineup. We've had some moments. Yesterday we had a couple home runs, but again, to see everybody contributing, even Felix Doubront picking up his first big league hit.
Every guy in the Cubs lineup reached base tonight. We'll be right back with more Cubs postgame live presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Honey, what are you doing? I thought you were getting your hair cut at Great Clips.
I am. Already checked in.
How?
Their sweet online check-in app. Why wait around there for a haircut when I can work on my body here? I got a few more minutes. And pump it and squeeze it. Ooh, smile at me.
Introducing the online check-in app from Great Clips. No more waiting around, because now we'll be waiting for you. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Hello? Introducing Wi-Fi calling. Now every Wi-Fi connection works like a T-Mobile tower. It's Wi-Fi unleashed.
I fix my heart and my broken bones. If I can't stand up on my own, don't make me stand alone. Lift me up so I can see the light. For when the sun goes down, I will lay in your arms tonight. Don't be afraid, don't be afraid. Your heart's been repaid.
When you get away from smartphones and video games and tablets, it's amazing what you can really plug into. This spring, shop the brands you love, plus thousands of items on sale now. Sports Authority, all things sporting good.
Add beauty and style to your bathroom with Delta faucets from Menards. They're all on sale. Choose from this Aubrey 2-handle in a stainless steel finish or this Carlisle High Arc 2-handle faucet in a chrome finish. Your choice, just $69 each. Reduce buildup on your water softener with Morton Rust Remover pellets. They remove more iron than regular salt, which improves water taste and prevents rust stains. Right now, a 40-pound bag is only $4.95.
Save big money at Menards.
If you sign up for DirecTV's latest deal, prepare to be blindsided. Because they'll double your rate before you know it. And you'll find you're locked into a 2-year contract that could cost you over $3,000. That's why the smart choice is Xfinity. You can see all the best action in football all season long, with no surprises. Don't get blindsided by DirecTV. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
Well, let's take a look back at Todd's keys from the pregame show, sponsored by Blue Cross Blue Shield. You hit him on the head.
All right, well, the key to unlocking Locke, you know, we talked about it a little bit. Yeah, you know, you wanted to get after him. You lead with that fastball. You weren't going to see too many first-pitch curveballs tonight, and they jumped all over him in that third inning. That's what really set the stage. Right here, boom, we get things rolling. Baez is going to follow that up with a 1-0 changeup. He's going to hit it for a home run, and it's going to fall in line after that. Of course, Locke works his way off the plate after he gets jumped. I mean, that's 3 pitches right there. He's down 2-0. Put together a nice bat by Valbuena. He's going to end up doubling. Then you got Castillo who's going to drive him in on the first pitch of his. So that was it. I mean, that really comes down to it. You kind of jumped him. That was the 3 spot. Locke was okay, not great, but a good at bats right there in that stretch. The Cubs got the lead. Clean it up. That was just playing a better game. I think we've watched over the losing streak. The Cubs just really struggled to get things done defensively. Great play right here by Valbuena. We had a nice running catch by Caesar in the outfield. Good to see. Guys were on their game tonight, playing with some passion, playing with some emphasis. This Pirates team is, listen, they're battling for a wild card. As a matter of fact, they're in the wild card coming into this ball game. So, yeah, you know, you got something to accomplish here. Packed house tonight, play well. Bullpen issues, all right, they popped up a little bit tonight, but not enough to cost us the game. That's just it. You get it done late in the ball game. You get Strop in there. You get Rondon, and you're excited. You got to be happy. These guys have been getting it done all season long. The last 5 outs get nailed down by the 2 key guys. So yeah, got a little dicey there in the 8th, but we'll give them a free pass and say the bullpen did their job tonight.
Enough to get a win and end the 7-game losing streak. Another break coming up on Post Game Live. When we come back, we will take a look at tomorrow's rubber game matchup and give you some Cubs news from today.